Hey friends, Derek here from Bomb Socks with Bomb Bites, where we feast upon the words of Christ, one bite at a time. So today I want to introduce you to Job. And like I said yesterday, Job is considered poetry in the Old Testament. And you're probably like, well, this will be an interesting book of poetry as you're reading 42 chapters about a guy who has all kinds of trials. But there are some very poetic things here. So let me just give you kind of a quick introduction today of Job. I love this verse from Job where it says, "Oh, that my words were now written. Oh, that they were printed in a book." Well, Job, guess what? Here they are. I call this a blueprint, and this is one of the examples of it, a blueprint to successfully enduring trials in our lives. And you're going to see that theme going all throughout this. So just a few fun facts about the book of Job. The author of Job is unknown. So when he says, "Oh, that my words were now written," we don't know who wrote this down. It could have been Job himself or someone else later on. We just don't know who wrote this book. The time period also is unknown, although some scholars suggest that he may have lived as early as maybe in the time of Abraham. As you're reading through that, you kind of get a vibe of that. Job is an older individual. I think he's 140 when he passes away, so that kind of fits in back in that time period. So some suggest it may have been back there. A cool quote about Job from Victor Hugo, who is the author of Les Mis. If you've taken time to read the unabridged version of Les Miserables, my wife actually just finished it recently. It took her like a year and a half of just reading it here and there. But Victor Hugo, the book of Job, is the best book ever written. So if you're familiar with the concept of Les Mis, it's very much a book of redemption. So Job is a similar book. Now, some people out there will suggest that the story of Job is fictional and that Job was not a real person. Now, it is obvious as you are reading through the book of Job, there is a lot of creative license that is taken when you go through this. Like, for example, you go to Job chapter 1 and you look kind of about verses 6 through 12. The interaction between Satan and God almost makes it sound like that Satan and God are just sitting there at the bar having a couple drinks, and they're just like, "Who should I tempt? Oh, why don't you try my friend Job?" "Really? Job? Oh yeah, he's an awesome guy. Yeah, just don't kill him." Yeah, it's a weird interaction. So whoever put this together certainly used a lot of creative license with it. So it's caused a lot of people to start thinking, oh, is this a real story? Well, we know from modern revelation that Job is, in fact, a real person. You go to the Liberty Jail sections of the Doctrine and Covenants, sections 121, 122, and 123. Specifically in 121, where the Lord tells Joseph Smith, "Peace be unto thy soul. Thine adversity and thine affliction shall be but a small moment. And then, if thou endurest well, God shall exalt thee on high. Thou shalt triumph over all thy foes. Thy friends do stand by thee." And then this phrase, "Thou art not yet as Job." So we know that Job's a real guy, because how unfair would it be of Jesus Christ to be able to compare your trials to a fictional character? That's like he's saying, look, you think you got it hard? Man, Harry Potter had it so much harder than you. Yeah, that's not fair. And so Job is a real person. His book does have some creative license to it. We do know that Job is a man who had tremendous trials. We'll talk more about those specifically tomorrow. But like I said, whoever wrote this, they probably took some creative license. That's why this is in the poetry section. For the most part, they are very short verses and they are very poetic. And again, I'm going to show you some of those in the next couple of days. But I love the book of Job. It is very instructive and I am grateful for it. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for sharing these messages. Thanks for subscribing to our channel. Hey, if you haven't already, please go check out our amazingly awesome, comfortable gospel themed socks at bombsocks.com. You guys have a great day and we'll see you tomorrow. Godspeed. Bye-bye.